Mira, vente para acá. Come on, Walter. Don't feel. For better proximity, people, you and me, we have to be relaxed.
Okay, relax.
Super relaxed is like, yeah, super relaxed because it has to be. Today we are going to talk about the 5 typical mistakes in how to choose a thermal camera. Welcome to another video. My name is Alex and welcome to Swiss iPVision channel. Here I am with my friend Walter, expert in thermal cameras, and we're going to talk about what are the typical most common mistakes in how to choose a camera.
Yeah.
To me, for example, Walter, I think is to fail in calculating the price. Everybody don't understand why
this
it's so expensive for numbers compared to the small surveillance. For example, what can you tell about it?
For the price, because the thermal camera is a kind of high technology camera, so the range is very far. So at the same time, the price is very high compared to the normal camera. Because, for example, a normal camera maybe cost $100 or maybe $200 for the normal camera, but for the thermal camera, it can work very long distance, so the price dropped very high price.
More than 100,000?
And maybe even higher.
Even higher. Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys, for example, the first problem into the thermal cameras and market is that people don't understand really how is the price configuration making. There are components inside of the camera that are starting not even from 1,000, 10,000, 6,000, 20,000 and more. Exactly. Calculating the price in the thermal camera.
Depending on the thermal lens you're using, the observing distance you need, and also you need a high quality one, the resolution, etc. It has many factors to affect the price. Yes.
Okay. Exactly. Pausa. Fresh talking. Yeah, fresh talking, because it's like a friend talking. The second topic, Walter, for example, the second mistake I consider people considering in thermographic is that to think the camera by itself is smart. And to my experience, since I know you, which is like more than 7 years, the camera is a basic camera. The software behind it's important to separate from the camera. The camera by itself is not smart. Is it?
Yes, you are right. When we're talking about the camera, now we combine the camera and the software together to make it more intelligent. For example, we have set the preset and auto patrol for the intruder when they come to the area, so the software can help to make alarm.
Yeah, for example, but in my idea, can we say that the software and the camera is different industries? I mean, you as a manufacturer of the camera, we can adopt your camera for our purposes of software.
Yeah.
But your camera doesn't come with the software I have. I mean, could be different, could be yours.
Yes.
Applications are different.
Yes, it's compatible with others. We're using a standard protocol.
The performance of the camera is separated to the software.
The software, yes.
So second mistake, the camera by itself is not smart.
Yeah.
It needs software to put together.
Need the software together to make it more functional.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Topic number 3. Next topic, Walter.
Yes.
In the thermographic cameras, we talk about the mistakes while calculating the price. The second one, I think, for example, is that the camera by itself is not smart. You need to put software behind.
Yes.
My third point, for example, is to fit the camera in the correct application. For example, we want the camera for the sea. There's conditions of the camera that have to fit. We need to put the camera for the border control. There are some requirements that we are going to experiment. Maybe we need to adopt it for certain temperature of working in the industrial, explosion proof.
Yes.
We need to have, for example, the COVID testing in the airports.
Yes.
So, for example, fit the camera in the correct operation. Do you have conflict with your clients when they ask you, I need this camera for that? They have clear in what the project is or what the camera can do for them?
Some are, but some doesn't, but some don't. Some does know, but some don't. Because we have cameras in different shape. This one is a dome shape. We also have the square one, and this is the mainly because the different applications. And also we decided the camera by its distance, its length. It can be used, as you said, maybe border control and the temperature control, or for city civilians, or maybe sometimes for the vehicle use. Yeah. You can put the camera on the vehicle for the patrol use. So
the application is important.
So very, very important, especially when the client come to us. Our first question we would like to ask is where the camera will be used.
Exactly.
So we will know what kind of camera we will provide and what kind of specifications can meet these applications. Yeah.
To me, as an integrator, it also happens always the same. Client wants me to solve a situation, and they focus and say, I expect to see in the distance of the sea 7 kilometers away.
Yes.
By the point of observation, sometimes it's in the sea level, and we don't have 7 kilometers away. So, of course, the point of observation is important. The point of application that you need in the Cámara Termográfica is going to be different from the normal visual, and this is super important topic. You have to take very clear what is the application of your thermal solution. And with the thermal solution that as a manufacturer, this company is having many chances. But if you don't have clear what is it, the application, another problem, no?
Yes.
Topic number 4. Fourth topic, Walter.
Yeah.
One more time here with my friend Walter Lee from the engineering of Cómo, which we are discussing the topics about how to choose a thermal camera and what are the applications correct for case to case. In the number 4, for example, I see many times that people do not be aware of producing and delivery time.
Yeah.
They like the camera from paying today and getting like McDonald's tomorrow. They needed like popcorns in the cinema.
Yeah.
And the truth is not like this. How can you tell me?
Thermal camera, as you can see from the previous video, it combines a lot of spare parts from the thermal lens, the motors, the cables, and the housing, the packing. So it's a very complex one. Also, we need time for the testing. When the camera is testing, we have around at least 7 days to make sure the camera works in all kind. Also, if you use it in the cold weather, we will do the temperature testing too.
Exactly.
In the hottest weather, we also do the hot temperature testing. So also, we need time to get the raw material. So plus this, plus that, together the time will be longer than expected.
So for example, as we can understand, as the normal integrator, they like 1 camera, 2 cameras, 3 camera solution, they buy it the day after the project that you are developing is done. But in thermographic, it's not. Yeah. Better, I need to understand for what purpose do I need the camera, and secondly, I need to understand what the requirements that I ask you in the process of production and delivery time.
Yes.
Production and delivery
for some
time.
standard cameras, we have them in stock because it's also to make people, especially the buyer, can get the camera as soon as possible. But some special requirement, we still need time to make the camera to suit their demands perfectly.
The demands profit.
So it needs more time.
Topic number 5 is going to be super interesting. Please, by this time, give us a like in the video. If you want to interact with us and give us a little question, remember that we are open to answer all the questions that you are. In this topic, we are working on the thermal graphic application and thermographic cameras. I am in the biggest manufacturer of this field right now in China. And stay with us. Next 5 point is very good.
I'm not nervous, but not good.
No, it's better. It's like to have
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to figure out the question.
Welcome back to the topic. We are talking about the 5 typical mistakes in how to use these beautiful pieces of the highest point of view for the video surveillance is the Cadillac of the Rolls-Royce, the Formula One for the video surveillance. Okay, for the last topic, for example, your friends in the conversation before, they say you need to consider very good to have very clear what is going to be after technical service.
Yeah.
The after sales
very
technical,
important.
very important.
Yeah. Why they said that? Because some end user. Okay. Some end user they don't know the thermal camera before, so but they have such a project. So we need we will offer user manual and a video installation video for them to install the camera. But even have this file in hands, sometimes they still have some help. Yeah, some help to help them to install the software, to check the video, and this is the one side. The other side, after the camera running for a long time, it may have some problems.
Yeah, for example, the cooled camera, they need to replace the gas.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Every 1 year, 2 years, every 10,000 hours?
Usually 20,000 hours.
20 hours of service?
It help to maintain the camera, to make sure it works perfectly. And during this time, you need very good after service, because we know which part need to replace, or even, for example, the camera has a problem. You don't know, you don't have the video, you don't know where the problem is, so you can come to us and then we'll show you.
Yeah, very important. So, for example, to have after sales technical service, I've been working with this company since the last 10 years, and I love that because, of course, I don't know, traveling for reparation, going for a professional of the manufacturing, and knowing that in the fabric that is coming, the principal basic elements, I can always go back for the actual firmware, from the new maintenance, for keep update about all the material, and consider, for example, as the point number 1, this is not cheap material, friends.
Yes.
And we have to really make sure the after-sales service.
Yeah, we don't sell the camera for one time. So we have offer the best after service. It's not only for one business. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 continue business. So we support all our clients and also offer full lifetime after service for all the camera we sold.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you. So let's stay one more time. Give us a comment and let us comment in the description of this video. We are going to leave the links of Walter company, and welcome and stay with us for another video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So how do you